Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Guys, we have a very important mission to do, okay? I want to start out the stream with first fixing myself because I'm a little low here. I'm a little bit low, which I don't like. Definitely don't like. There we go. All right, cool. I want to start out the stream. Guys, we are on our last battle. Okay, I want everyone in the stream to start out the stream to grab their swords, grab their shields, and of course grab your pickles for a good little snack during the battle. Warriors, we only have approximately 12% left to the all-time highs. 12%. We are so freaking close to breaking those all-time highs on Bitcoin. Grab your swords, grab your shields. We are breaking it tonight. Let's freaking go. All right, what's going on, guys? Hope you had a fantastic day. We do need to break this last little resistance, but we are almost out of the woods. Okay, we are almost out of the woods, right? We're almost out of the woods right now. We are getting really close. So we know we've been talking about how we got a lot of work to do, right? So we are getting pretty close, right? Now, we still have a little bit ways to go. We're not quite out of the woods yet, but the woods is very, very in sight, okay? The woods are definitely in sight. So here's what we got. Here's what we got to do. Right now, we are getting some resistance at like 57,000. Now, I did watch a couple's bear streams before the stream, as You guys probably know who I'm talking about. And they're all looking at this $57,000 level. This $57,000 level is pretty important, but we'll go over that in a second. Bitcoin with about a 4% move to the upside. Obviously, it was up a little bit more earlier. Right now, it's still just consolidating above 57,000, which after a pretty big move to, all the way up to, 57.7, just to be consolidating here above 57,000 and not to get a major pullback is a pretty bullish sign, in my opinion. That I don't think we're going to get some, crazy rejection. The bears are sort of thinking that because we hit this $57,000 level, that we're going to get a big dump like this in a day back down, like we had back here in September. I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't. I mean, every day I feel like we come on here, Bitcoin's got bearish divergence, Bitcoin's at a resistance, and does Bitcoin not care every single time? It does not care every single time. Now, eventually we're going to hit a pullback here. Like we always say every day, eventually we're going to hit a pullback. But how long have we been saying that for? We've been saying that for, I feel like every day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 2 weeks now we've been saying eventually Bitcoin's going to get a pullback. It will. But let's check out why this level is so important today. All right, altcoins. I know, guys, altcoins aren't performing too well today. Why aren't altcoins performing well? Well, as we said in the past, guys, just to reiterate this, Bitcoin usually outpaces altcoins in Q4. Now, I know you guys don't want to hear this, right? I know, because a lot of you guys are heavy in alts, right? And this is why I always recommend having some Bitcoin, right? Maybe not 50% of your portfolio in Bitcoin, but maybe not 100% of your portfolio in Bitcoin, but at least some Bitcoin. Because typically in Q4, guys, we do see Bitcoin outpace alts. I will state it again. It's happened every single Q4 besides one, and the one that it didn't, it went sideways, right? Alts have never outpaced Bitcoin in a Q4, or I should say, in an October and November, right? Sometimes December can be altcoin rally month, right? So it's really October and November are Bitcoin's months. You go back to all the way over here, guys. September through December. Obviously, this was way back when there wasn't that many alts back here. But, you get the point, right? From September to December, it was Bitcoin's time to shine in 2016, right? 2017, from September to December, it was Bitcoin's time to shine, right? 2018, September to December was Bitcoin's time to shine. 2019 was the one you went sideways. Last year, right? September to December, Bitcoin's time to shine. What have we done so far? Well, Bitcoin's got a massive rally going into Q4, okay? Doesn't have to keep happening, right? Obviously, past results is not future results, always, right? I mean, altcoins could just surprise us all and just start pumping here while Bitcoin sort of consolidates. That's always a possibility. But do keep this in mind, guys. It's typically what happens in Q4. And like I always say, it doesn't mean sell all your Bitcoin for altcoins. I don't think that's necessarily a smart move at this point, but just keep this in mind. I'm not saying altcoins are going to dump, right? Now, today is not the best day for altcoins. Not going to say altcoins are going to dump, just saying that they're not going to keep pace with Bitcoin, in my opinion, for at least October and November. And then December, I probably expect altcoins to start moving up pretty heavily again, all right? So just want to put that out there. Let's go on into the 1 hour here. So on the 1 hour chart, guys, on the 1 hour chart, you can see here that the rising channel, right? A rising channel that we were in yesterday. We were sort of looking at it, will this be a potential pattern that makes us have a pullback? Well, Bitcoin came out and said,
nope.
And so keep that in mind. We did break it to the upside, okay, which was absolutely phenomenal. Now, what have we done now? And this is why another reason why I'm not sold on us having a pullback on this level. So we broke this, all right, and now we've coming back down. You can see where we wicked to earlier, but we're coming back down to test this. Will this trend line hold? Okay, that's what I'm watching here on the 1 hour. Though what I will say is the stock RSI is getting pretty close to being bottomed out again. And if you do go slightly even lower here, you might have some bullish divergence on the 1 hour chart. which yesterday on the 4-hour chart played out phenomenal. All right, I mean, this was a great setup yesterday. We were talking about if Bitcoin could hold the line here at the 4-hour 20 EMA yesterday, Bitcoin was probably going to hold us and get a nice rally to the upside. And that's what we were watching yesterday when we had when we were fighting like Vikings, right? We held the 4-hour 20 EMA, and then we pumped right off of it with the bullish divergence we were looking at yesterday. Lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action. Awesome pump to the upside. All right. So that played out pretty nicely. Will we see a similar thing happen on the 1 hour if we do go a little bit lower, where the hourly RSI drops a little bit? Okay, we have a lower low on the RSI, higher lows in price action. Do we get the same thing that happens on that? Time will tell. We'll see where Bitcoin goes in the next couple hours, right? TJ said, "Sir, I'm going to need to speak with your manager." I know people are going to be mad about their alts. I get it, guys. I get it. Like, here's the thing with altcoins. I know everyone, that's like the most popular question right now is, why aren't altcoins pumping with Bitcoin? Like we said, Q4 is usually Bitcoin's time to shine. We're kind of resetting back to the mean on the Bitcoin dominance. You guys got to remember, the whole year was altcoin season, okay? So we got to stop being greedy with these altcoins. People are just so used to altcoins just running the show, right? You guys got to remember, from January of last year all the way down, like, you got to remember, January all the way down to May, and you could even argue all the way over here, man. I mean, it is what it is. Really, January to September was like a giant altcoin season, right? I mean, a 9-month altcoin season for the most part, where you saw altcoins flying, you saw Bitcoin sort of not really doing much. So it's just kind of how the tide rolls sometimes. Altcoins will bounce back, and altcoins will bounce back heavily, right? Trust me. So I still own majority altcoins in my portfolio, but I do think Bitcoin has a little bit of more room to run right now. All right. Bears waiting for all-time high to buy. Bears right now. I did see that a very, very familiar bear redrew some lines today. A bear. Hold on. I want to repeat this from yesterday, guys.
Rant alert.
I'm picking up the mic for this one. A bear. Dex is a pump and dump. Nice, dude. What I will say is, I watched a bear stream before this one. What I will say is, his lines have moved a little bit. And I'm not just trolling this time. Now it's a new pattern that we're watching, after all the other ones broke. And the original line that we were going to flip bullish at, which was like 57,000, is now a new line up at 59,000. Funny. We changed the standards of being bullish to protect your image as Bitcoin does its thing. Kind of funny. And we also don't stream for 3 days while Bitcoin's pumping. Kind of funny. But I'll rest my case there. What I will say is, just, man, dude, man. And it's not just this one person, okay? It's literally 2 people, okay? There's another bearish channel that I watch sometimes. He's got the bearish butterfly, the bearish bat, the bearish guinea pig, the bearish dog, the bearish cat, the bearish sneaker, the bearish Shiba Inu. He's got every bearish pattern you can think of. Never has a bullish pattern though. Always bearish, of course. And now he's got some new pattern where, of course, he make a video at the target being 57,000 after all your other ones didn't play out. Now you make a new bearish pattern because that fits your freaking narrative, man. Just admit you're freaking wrong, bro. Stop redrawing your lines. It's okay to admit you're wrong. I'm losing my voice right now because I'm going off. Stop redrawing your lines. Just admit that your original thesis was wrong. It's okay. I went through 3 months getting trolled because I didn't think 63K was the top. I went through 3 months of that. 3 months. Just admit your original thesis was wrong. If you have a new bearish pattern, say, okay, I was wrong before, but I see a new bearish pattern on the charts. Here's what I'm seeing, but my original thought was wrong. Just admit you're freaking wrong, bro. It's okay. It's okay to admit you're wrong sometimes. Man, but they won't do it. You know why? You know why they won't do it? You know why they won't do it? Because they have a bunch of people who follow them for their trading advice when they should not be doing that.
Rant alert.
Freaking Christ, bro. Voice losing rants in the back. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, so this $57,000 level, right? We know we look at both sides, guys. We look at the bullish side and we look at the bearish side. Okay, let's do a rant rating. We got to do a rant rating. By the way, the poll we had before: what is the lowest you see Bitcoin going on a pullback? If when 55K, 25%. 50K to 55K is the highest at 43%. Then some people think it'll go below 50K, but most people think the lowest Bitcoin goes is 50 to 55, which I think is pretty reasonable. That's a pretty reasonable take. I was expecting the top option, so I'm proud of you guys. Let's do a rant rating. Solid rant. Rant rating, guys. 1's terrible rant. 4 is a great rant. We all know the Bears will put 1 and the Bulls will put 4. That's the kind of the way it rolls. But let's see if we can break our all-time high for rant rating. Losing my voice on that one. Come on, guys. Hit the like button for the losing the freaking voice on the rant, bro. losing the voice. All right, 57,000. Why is this level so important? Well, let's look left first, right? So on the daily chart, we have our previous daily close highs, guys. If you look all the way left here, if you look all the way to the left, all right, you can see back here in February 21st, your daily highs were right back here, right? So that is why you're getting some resistance at this current level at the moment. It's not just that, right? There's multiple different factors for this, okay? Super bearish on voice. I don't know why my voice just went off. Like, that was kind of weird. I didn't go, I promise, guys, I didn't go to like a concert today or anything, you know? My voice just went. I promise I'm not doing any shady stuff behind the scenes. But yeah, so you have a previous high back there. Now what I will say is, right, your daily RSI, when you look at it, guys, you actually don't have bearish divergence, but you're at the same level, which is really good. You are getting a little bit high, you know, but we can go higher. You look in the past, I mean, Bitcoin's gone all the way up to close to a 90 on the RSI. We will hit an all-time high in rant today. Oh, we 100% will. Wow, this is a 49% with a 4 rant. You know what I got to do for that? Well, we'll do it in a second. We'll do it in a second. But yeah, the daily RSI is getting a little high. We can go as high as a 90, guys. So it's not the end of the world. Right now we're sitting at what? Approximately about a 70. We still have some juice on the daily RSI, right? Preferably we would want to be a little bit lower, but we still have some juice that we could go a little bit higher before we have some type of possible pullback, right? Never rule out a pullback, guys. I don't want to sound like, you know, we're never going to go down. We're going to go up a straight line. No, pullbacks are always possible, right? Always have that in the back of your head. Like a pullback to 50,000-ish in that range. Do not be surprised if that happens at some point, okay? You know, we have sort of, you know, 53,000 makes a little bit more sense to me if we did have a pullback just to test this previous high, you know, potentially. But that's obviously speculative if we do get a pullback. I'm not betting against Bitcoin right now, as Bitcoin is a freight train at the current moment. Betting against Bitcoin right now is betting against yourself at this point. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Stock RSI is a little toppy too. So keep these in mind. Yeah. Do they have to mean anything? Not necessarily. But obviously do keep those in mind that, you know, we're probably getting closer to a pullback, but I'm not calling for one. I refuse to call for one at this point, guys. So keep that in mind. Why is this level important as well? Well, if you look, we also have, actually fix this slightly up, a little bit off there. There we go. We also have our 786 Fibonacci level. Now, depending on where you want to take this from, you could take this from, you saw Bob on Reddit, bro. Where is Ollie Tiger King? You guys and your Tiger King coins, man. He killing me, dude. Man. You guys are killing me with your Tiger King's coin. Poor job. We'll look at my juicy fractal too, guys. You guys can see in the thumbnail. Obviously, we had the juicy fractal in the thumbnail. We'll take a look at the fractal, which could show that we could have maybe another pump tomorrow coming based on the fractal. But we'll look at that in just a second. So, guys, this level right here is also our 786 Fibonacci level. You can see it coming across right here. We obviously broke our golden pocket there. Boom, we smashed our golden pocket. We like I smashed ETH last night. Why do you think ETH is up 3% today, guys? And I don't want to see any of the Karens in the chat. I don't want to see one Karen in the chat right now about me talking about how I pleasured my my ETH. Okay, but yeah. So you also have that 786 Fibonacci coming across. Could give you some temporary resistance. Okay, now you have this pattern here, right? The rising wedge. Now I adjusted this just like the bears did. Okay, yesterday they were all looking at it like this. They were all looking at it like this yesterday. This is how they were all looking at it yesterday. And now they changed it. Now they changed it to fit their narrative. So now they're all looking at it like this. So I'm just doing what they did. Okay, now do I think this plays out? Not necessarily. I think a pullback could play out, but I don't think we break down from the wedge down to 30,000 like they're calling for. Now they're looking at it like this, which, you know, there's multiple touches on the top side. You can't deny that. You definitely can't deny that. So not only do we have the 786 fib here, but we also have this wedge previous high. Okay, so do keep that in mind that there is a significant amount of resistance at this general level, whether it be a previous peak, whether it be a Fibonacci level, whether it be a wedge resistance. Okay, it is there. So like I said, we could pump higher and then they're going to change the wedge again. And they're going to make it a different slope, right? Watch. We're going to pump again and then they're going to change the wedge to this. They're just going to keep changing the wedge as we pump higher. I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game, I guess. But we're gonna keep it like this for now. This is how they have it drawn currently. Is from this now that we're at this resistance here. So keep that in mind, guys. This man is a genius. Thank you. I don't want anyone. I already see Karens in here. I see Karens. 4-hour bear div BTC. So Tribity. There is bear div on the 4-hour. Yes, there is bear div here. It's definitely there. You are definitely correct, my friend. But what I will say is, just obviously keep in mind there was bear div here too. Like you had a higher high here and a lower high here, right to these highs, and you still pumped, right? So keep that in mind. That sometimes these bearish divergences for Bitcoin in bullish trends don't play out a lot of times, but it's definitely there, right? It's definitely there. We definitely can't ignore that. So that's our little bear wedge, right? That's our little bear wedge that they like to talk about. We're gonna keep looking at it, right? Just so everyone can't say we just talk about the bullish patterns, because I don't want to be the stream that just talks about bullish patterns. There's plenty of those, and there's plenty of streams that just look at the bearish patterns too. All right, so let's stay a little bit unbiased here, and move on. So our fractal, let's get a little bit more moon boyish, okay? I want to play the pump song. Screw it. It's a good shake. Really good shake, guys. Definitely bullish on the shake. Bearish on the hairline, though. Hairline's super bearish right now. I think someone said you guys are all shorting my hairline tonight. There's definitely some bearish. There's still bearish divergence on the hairline, man. It's ridiculous, bro. We filled the CME gap over the weekend, though. That's good. Still bearish divergence on there. my wedge is rising. You're always a Mooney. I am a little bit of a Mooney. Okay. Now let's take a look at our fractal. Okay, where could we be on this juicy fractal? Okay, so we're a little bit of ahead of a schedule on the fractal. Okay, we're a little bit ahead of schedule. We always keep being ahead of schedule. Right here we're sort of below schedule, and I think right now, in my personal opinion, I believe that we are right about, I don't know, could be right here. I think it makes sense. I think we're somewhere in this general vicinity where we're getting this big pump, right? This big pump that we have here is this pump. Maybe we could go a little bit higher here, all right? I'm just going based off my fractal. Do I think my fractal's perfect? No. Do I like my fractal? Yes. I think we could be somewhere in this range right here. And we could be starting to see a pretty big impulse up to, you know, the $60,000 region. Now, it doesn't have to happen that way. We're just going to continue to watch this. But I still think we have a little bit more pumpage to go here based off our juicy fractal. Okay? What do you guys think? Stop moving it. Stop moving it. Stop moving the fractal. Yeah, but I think we're right about in the same range right here. We get, well, a little bit more pumpage to the upside. Doesn't have, like I said, doesn't have to happen that way. Just the way I see it. Bad filter. Salty. I got a lot more ethereum. 1,000 likes. Yeah, guys, hit those likes up. Let's keep getting those likes up. We gotta hit 1,000 on every stream. If once we start getting into a roll of hitting 1,000 likes on stream, we'll stop being annoying, or I'll stop being annoying. It's not, we don't have a team here. It's just me. There's a lot of teams out there. It's just me right now. Maybe one day I'll have a team, but right now it's Team Jordan. Team Jordan, Camry, and Crypto. You guys like the new channel name, by the way. But yeah. So based off this, I mean, it's going to be tough to keep up with our fractal now, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be tough to keep up with this. We're going to have to start really moving here. Like by the end of October. I guess this kind of matches up with Plan B's prediction, actually, guys. Look at this. October 31st. Where's the price? Where is the price? 64,000. Now, it doesn't have to keep matching up the fractal, but it has the price at 64,000 by the end of October. End of November, it doesn't even show the whole thing, but 81,000. I don't know where this went in the fractal. This is not the whole price action. It could be up here towards 93,000. It kind of matches up pretty well with Plan B's prediction. I'm not gonna freaking lie. We might be onto something here. We might be onto something, bro. So let's keep that in mind. You guys might have to start calling me. Jordan is Plan B. Jordan is Plan B. 63,000 by the end of October. 93,000 by the end of November. And 34,000 by the end of December. Jordan is Plan B. You might have to start calling me Plan B. Get the rest of the fractal. We can do that. You guys want to get the rest of the fractal? I mean, we're sort of chilling right now. Let's get the rest of the fractal. The fractal is right here. Right here. Let's just bring it all the way up. Let's go all the way here. Let's go all the freaking way. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, right about there. Let me just adjust it so it fits. How did I do this, man? How did I do this? There we go. Let's adjust it so it fits. Let's just get rid of the green one. See a green one. Let's get the adjusted one on here. So we're if this was to continue to play out, let's look at this. Let's look at where this would be here. I don't know if this is exactly how it was before, but yeah, right about there. So end of November, this would put us. Let's see. This would put us a huge dip right here. We have a huge dip. But if we don't count that huge dip, let's say we're up here, for instance. It's somewhere around 83,000. And like I said, it could be off. We could be something like a little bit more over like this. Or then it's the end of November is up here. 90,000 or so. Like I said, you could have something like that, but either way, it's pretty freaking close. Well, this is what it's gonna have to look like, guys. To match Plan B's prediction, it's gonna have to look something like this. All right, so we might as well keep this up here because this is what Plan B's prediction is pretty much like. So we're gonna have to move up pretty fast. We're gonna have to move up really crazy to match this, but this is what it would look like, man. So we'll see if it keeps playing out, but it's that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Fit the fractal, TA at its finest. Absolutely, absolutely. Erase the damn dip. Can't erase the dip, man. We can't erase the dips. All right, let's look at the Bitcoin weekly chart, guys. Oh, this is looking so good. I love the weekly chart. You guys know I've been saying this over and over and over again. What's up, Robbie? New to crypto, but is Jordan's hairline considered a reverse Head and Shoulders? Big fan. Thank you, Robbie. It's a cup and handle. No, bro. Look at the cup. Look at the cup and handle right here. Look. You got the cup. See the cup? Clearly cup, right? You got the cup, and then you come up, and then this little part right here? This is the handle, right? So you clearly got the cup and handle here, and then the breakout target is actually going, some reason it's going this way. And the breakout target's all the way back here towards the head. So eventually I'm gonna have to go bald because I'll have the cove, as we like to call it. So definitely a cup and handle happening here, and the target's all the way back here. It's a golden cross. Merlin's, yeah, but yeah, look at the weekly time frame, guys. I mean, this can't get any better. We talked about this breakout on the weekly. Okay, we talked about it over and over and over again. Okay, if we broke this on the weekly time frame, we were gonna start really moving for Bitcoin. What have we done the last 2 weeks since breaking that? We have absolutely skyrocketed. It's only Monday, and we already got a pretty girthy weekly candle coming in here. Okay, this was the move, just like we did with the daily one, man. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to sound like a moon boy. Look what happened on the daily one. Boom. All right, boom. Imagine that same thing, but times 7 happening on the weekly. Now, it doesn't have to play out exactly the same, as always. Just going off based on what we have. But will we see another giant move on the weekly RSI that catapults the price higher? That would match our fractal, okay? That would match our fractal. This is pretty insane. I don't know if it goes up like this. You guys know I think it goes into 2022. But that we're going to keep following the fractal as long as it's there. But yeah, the weekly this looks super good. And when we're coming up, you guys got to remember our weekly high close for Bitcoin was at 60,000. Okay, we are at 57.3. We're very close, and potentially this week. I mean, I'm not going to say it's necessarily going to happen, but we are really close to making a weekly candle close all-time high. Now, that's about it's only a 5% move from here. We only need to go up 5% more to break the weekly candle high closes. We are so freaking close to doing that. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know? Not according to Savvy. Price action and momentum is always incredible until it's not. Thank you, Celium. Thank you, Celium. Guys, I always say TA is not a, it's not a magic's voodoo science, right? It's a part of the equation. When Bitcoin's bullish, it's bullish. When Bitcoin's bearish, it's bearish. Bitcoin's very sentiment driven, okay? Now, I still don't think, now, in our little bubble, right, I consider the YouTube crypto space a little bit of bubble. Our bubble is generally bullish, okay? Our YouTube bubble is generally bullish. The Twitter bubble, I think, is pretty neutral, okay? The bears are a little bit quiet right now because they lost the current battle. So they're a little bit quiet right now, but there's still a lot of disbelievers. They're just not being as loud on Twitter anymore because the price is going up, okay? As soon as you see a dip, you'll see all the disbelievers, all the no coiners, all the bears coming back on Twitter and in the comment section. You're not seeing any of them right now because the price is going up. They only come out when the price is going down, right? They're leaders. Okay? These bears only come back when the price is going down. Just look at their leaders, right? They don't make videos when the price is going up. They don't make videos when the price is bullish. They did, one of them did today, but it's been freaking 5 days, okay? They don't do it. They match their leaders, okay? They don't come out. The general public outside of our little hemisphere on crypto Twitter and YouTube is still inherently super bearish, okay? I showed, actually, I was hanging with some people today, guys, and I showed them the price of Bitcoin. And I was like, hey, we're almost getting all-time highs. Did you end up buying any? They all said no. Every single one of them haven't bought crypto, even though Bitcoin's pretty close to all-time highs. The general public still doesn't care about crypto. When will they care? They'll care when all-time highs are hit, when, you know, they see Shiba Inu and Safe Moon and all these coins start pumping 100% every day. That's when they're going to start caring. The sentiment is still not where it should be, considering we're only about 10% from highs, right? That's the equivalent of when Bitcoin was at 18,000 last year. And then it was like 10% away from 20,000, right? That's the equivalent we're at right now. Back then, there still wasn't a lot of hype, okay? The hype really didn't start until Bitcoin broke its highs. The hype really did not start. Too savvy? Oh, man. What I will say is that there is, Bitcoin is 8K away from all-time high. Oh, yeah. Hashtag Shiba. Shiba's killing it today, man. 15%. We'll look at Shiba in a little bit, but Shiba is freaking killing it. Real quick, guys, I wanted to go over this, right? You guys seen this chart before. Where do you guys think we are on this chart? I want to ask you guys in the chat. Where do you think we are on the Wall Street cheat sheet, the psychology of a market cycle? Okay? All I've heard, I haven't heard it lately because it sort of changed, was we were in complacency. Right? We're in complacency. We just need to cool off before the next rally. That already played out. Okay? That already played out. We've already seen the anxiety. We've seen the denial. We've seen the panic. There was so much panic at 29,000. There was so much anger at 29,000. And I think we're in disbelief, man. This is a suckers rally. There's still, the general public still believes this is a suckers rally. Okay? This is disbelief, which if you took it over, would just be over here in the hope phase for the bulls, or really down here for disbelief. That's where I think we are in the second leg of the cycle. Okay? That's where we are on the second leg of the cycle. This is my opinion. I still think we're in disbelief. Hey, that might sound crazy. A lot of you guys probably say we're in hope, we're in optimism, we're in belief. I still think that we're down in disbelief. The general public is still in disbelief, guys. We haven't even started to get as parabolic. You guys don't remember what Bitcoin was like last year, where it went from 10K to 40K really, really quickly. Okay, it did a 4X really, really quickly. That's what the parabolic part of the move looks like. I still think we're down here in the disbelief phase. General public is still disbelief, all right? So I've been hearing constantly a lot of bears. We're in complacency. This is complacency. We need to cool off before the next rally. Bro, complacency's all the way down here. If we were at that point in the cycle, we'd be all the way up here. Like, this is where we are in the chart right now. We're all the way up here. We ain't down here. You know what I mean? So I'll leave it at that. I always like to look at this. I think this is a pretty interesting chart to look at. But I still think we're in this is a suckers rally stage. Considering that none of my friends, none of my family have bought in crypto yet. If they did, I would think that we're at complacency stage, but retail is not in the market yet. It's not just this. It's the Google Trends, guys. You guys look at Google Trends in a while. No one's searching Bitcoin. And I don't want to hear. I saw a great example on Twitter today. Everyone says that no one is searching for Bitcoin right now. That's not true. A couple months ago, searches for Bitcoin were crazy freaking high, and now they're low. That's not because people don't search for it. That's the dumbest argument I've ever heard. And the best thing I heard about that today was take Thanksgiving, for example. Okay, if you search the search terms for turkey, okay, what you'll notice is every year around the exact same time, the search terms for turkey are at the exact same level. You would think that everyone knows how to make a turkey. You would think now everyone knows where to buy a turkey. It's the same freaking argument. It's not because people already know about Bitcoin. People search about Bitcoin for different reasons. Bitcoin videos, right? The Bitcoin price, right? It's not always how to buy Bitcoin. It's just, hey, I want to search up a Bitcoin video. You would think the more people that are in crypto would want to watch Bitcoin content, would want to look up Bitcoin articles. I hate that argument. That argument literally makes no sense whatsoever. So I want to put that out there. Gobble gobble is pumping. Exactly. Seriously, retail not in. Who is buying up to all-time highs? The people that are buying up to all-time highs are people that are already in crypto. And big money, man. Retail's not in. Retail's not in at all. It's not retail right now. There's a rising wedge on the 1 hour chart. This is technically a rant alert. It is technically a rant alert. There we go.
Rant alert.
Pumping for the stuffing. Turkey might be tougher to find this year. Yep. Every year, new people are born and have to learn about turkey someday, right? Well, you could say the same thing about Bitcoin then, right? Every year, you got people old enough to learn about Bitcoin, old enough to invest in Bitcoin. You can make the same argument for Bitcoin that you can about people learning about turkeys. It's the same argument, right? Look up Christmas. You would think people know what the word Christmas is, but every year, Christmas search terms are at the exact same level. Right? All I have to say to that is, warning, shots fired. Rant alerts that'll cost you negative 100 XRP. That's true. That's true. All right. Guys, I just got some sources in. It looks like Jabba has put in a short position. Jabba has shorted Bitcoin at this back test of the previous support. He has put in a short at approximately about 57,300. So let's put a alert here for Jabba's short. 57,300 is his current liquidation price. We'll see if he gets liquidated. Why he put a short in there, I have no friggin' clue. But I just got word him. He's partying in his room right now because he's up. But we know how that usually goes. We'll see if Jabba gets liquidated coming up shortly. Hit the like button for Jabba. Jabba's short being in. Okay. All right. Once a friggin' again. Well, this is another chart the bears are looking at. It's a symmetrical triangle. All the bears coming in. Where's my guy here? We're in a symmetrical triangle. These bulls are so stupid. We're just in a symmetrical triangle. We were in a descending triangle. That didn't play out. So I just kind of redrew the line into a symmetrical triangle. Wait, it looks like it broke out. What the heck? I gotta redraw my line again. We're still in a symmetrical triangle. And then if we pump again, don't worry guys, we're still in a symmetrical triangle if we pump again. I'm just gonna redraw the line up a little bit. And don't worry, if we pump again, we're gonna move up the line a little bit again. Oh wait, that would be an ascending triangle. We can't. Oh wait, it's gonna pump again? We're just gonna draw the line up a little bit harder. Oh, it's gonna pump again? Oh, we're just gonna draw the line up. And up, and up, and up, and up. And all the way up. There we go. And here's what the bears are gonna do. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna finally hit their line, and then it's gonna dump, and they're gonna go, "I told you so. I told you. I told you we're going into a bear market. You should have listened to me. I told you we were in a bear market. I told you we were gonna get rejected from this trend line. I told you." Man, it's like a new day. We have a new line. Every single day is a new freaking line. But anyways, let me fix this. There we go. Let's put this down a little bit. Get higher. Get higher. 100% true. Man. Java, do you have some indicators for sell? Java's still in a short, man. Java's in his short. His liquidation price is 57.3. Okay, 57.3. Should we long now, bro, or when to long? Don't long breakouts, man. Don't long right now. We're at a critical resistance point. It's not a good time to long at the current moment, in my opinion. Not a good time to long. Not going to say the price can't go up, but you know we are at a pretty big resistance. All right, let's move on again. Look at our total market cap, guys. We are sitting right at. We're sitting right at our resistance level, right? We're still waiting to break this. It's day after day after day. We just keep retesting this resistance level, and we just can't break it yet. Okay. You know, I still look at this as a cup and handle pattern. I would like to break this sooner rather than later. We got a little upwards momentum today. We actually got a wick all the way up here earlier today, guys. We wicked all the way up here, and then we came a little bit back down. So we have the pressure to get up. We just need a little bit more, right? We need a little bit more pressure, but we're still sitting. We're knocking on the door. We are knocking on the door of this previous high, at least. And then obviously we have to break this previous high, but this downtrend of resistance, that's what I'm watching here for. We almost did it today. Almost. We were right there, but we got rejected. And this is what really matters at the end of the day. This is what we've been talking about, guys. This is what's keeping down, at the current moment, in my opinion, what's keeping us down from having like really super explosive moves. You know, where we're seeing crazy gains. Once this breaks, I think that's when we'll start seeing that, you know. Jasmine. Everyone's hyping up Jasmine, man. Jasmine. So that is that, guys. What else do I want to look at real quick? Oh, the total market cap. Another reason why I don't I just don't another reason I'm just not convinced, guys. Yeah, other people have looked at this too, but I think it's so true. Basically what a lot of people said is every time we went back to the 50-week moving average, and it's on Bitcoin too, it's not even just on the total market cap, but when we test the 50-week moving average, which is right here, and we come back up to the 20 week, we usually get rejected in a bearish trend, right? We got rejected there, came back above it again, couldn't get above it, all the way down to the bear market. Okay, so you can see what we did there. We also did the same thing in 2019, where we actually peaked out. We came back down to the 50-week moving average, came back up to the 20-week, got rejected, and then obviously continued down. Then we had another relief rally and continued down. But you get the general point, right? Why I think this time is different is simply this, right? You can see in our current market, we dumped back down to the 50, okay? Didn't come all the way back down to it, but we held it as support, okay? We came back up, broke through the 20-week moving average, which we didn't do in the two previous bearish trends, okay? And then we came back down to the 20-week, held it as support, and now we're getting a nice bounce up. I mean, it's quite beautiful, if you ask me, how this all kind of transpired here. And yes, I used the word transpired, okay? Yes, I used the word transpired. But you bounce off the 50-week, got above the 20-week, bounced off the 20-week, and now you're looking to move back up, and a classic cup and handle pattern. It's beautiful setup, man. You can't ask for a more beautiful setup than that. So just wanted to point that out again. The total, I mean, the total market cap is looking just so good right now. You know, obviously we still have to break the highs, right? We're not out of the woods yet, as we like to say. Right? There's still like a giant river in front of us that we have to get through. There's still a lot of bears in front of us that we have to get through. There's a ton of these people still out there. Where is my there we go. There's a ton of these people still out there, right? I mean, as we know, we got to take these bears and bring them back to iParty, guys. We need to get these bears to take off their bear suits and throw them in the iParty, because they're still out there. They're just quiet right now. They're hibernating. Okay, they're getting ready for the next dip, and then they'll all be coming out again saying, "I told you so." That's how it works. So just get ready for the bears. They will be coming out, but next time they come out, we need to take them to the bank. We need to get through the woods, get all their suits back to iParty, right? iParty's going out of business with how many bear suits there are, from 29K all the way up to now. Okay, a lot of people buying bear suits. A lot of people I know in the chat that bought bear suits. Okay, a lot of people, 29K, 30K, 31K, 32K. A lot of people that were bears down there all the way up. Okay, so keep that in mind. We need to get these bear suits back to our party. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to take mine off here. There we go. We got it off. And let's move on to Ethereum. Okay, Captain ETH. What are we doing, ETH? I pumped you up last night. You seemed happy. ETH, what are you doing right now? I pumped you up last night. I thought you were happy with me. And now you're drooping back down again. I can't keep doing this. You know, I feel like our marriage is getting really, really stale. I feel like it's getting really, really stale. I'm just not feeling the same way. You're not giving me the same gains and the same affection that you did a couple months ago. You know, I'm just, oh, Java's looking at it. You're just not giving me the same emotion. I need you to start moving up, ETH. You need to start keeping up with Bitcoin. Or, you know what? I mean, I'm going to have to find me a better second coin. You know? Maybe I'll have to move on to Cardano. How would you like that? No, but, no, in all seriousness, Java just got liquidated. ETH has a headache. ETH is fading away. Quantifly said they droop with age. Oh, man. ETH is a dude. Look closely next time. All right, Java got liquidated, which I had a feeling was going to happen. So let's get rid of that. Real quick with ETH, guys. ETH is up 3% on the day, but it's not really doing too much today. I'm still looking at the possibility. Like, I'm still looking at this possibility, guys. If we do come back down and come back up, you would just have a classic. It's a classic inverse head and shoulders pattern. If that did happen, I'm still looking at that as a possibility. Now it doesn't have to play out like that. Bitcoin could pump again, and ETH would probably come up a little bit with it. ETH seems to be following Bitcoin somewhat. ETH could easily come back up with it and pump. If ETH breaks this resistance, I'm telling you right now, guys, if ETH breaks 36.64, okay, this previous high right here, it's going up to test 4,000. Okay, it's going to test 4,000, and then it's going to go all the way up to test 4,400. There's only 2 resistance levels left for ETH. So it could get pretty crazy here before that happens. All right, Bitcoin's trying to make some moves right now. 57,360 at the current moment, guys. Can we get some action on stream? Let's go see what happened to Jabba. I think he's very upset right now. I can hear him crying in his room. Let's go see what Jabba's doing, and I'll see you guys in just a quick second, okay? Let's go see what he's doing. No! No! Jordan! I don't want to be on stream today. I lost my shoe. My second shoe. I only had one shoe. And I used that shoe to walk. Now I have to go barefoot everywhere. My second shoe. No. Stop laughing at me. Stop. I know I'm fat. Do you know how it feels to be a fat guy walking around with no shoes? Do you know how that feels? No, because you're not Jabba. You're not Jabba the Short. You don't know how it feels to be fat. It sucks. I have to wear XXL shirts. I have to wear no shoes. Have you seen my feet? Have you seen my feet? Stop laughing at me. Stop. My second shoe. You guys don't know how it feels to be Jabba the Short. I always short the best performing asset of all time. The best performing asset of all time I short. And I'm fat. It sucks. I'm leaving now. I gotta go. Bitcoin's pumping still. Come on, man. I'm leaving. Bye, guys.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
All right. Bitcoin's trying to pump right now, by the way, guys. 57,420. Can we get some upwards moving here for BTC? Let's go to the 5-minute chart. I know you guys love the 5-minute chart, man. You guys eat up the 5-minute chart. What is Bitcoin doing at the current moment? Trying to break up. 57,411 for BTC. Next leg up, 10K. Jeez, man. That's freaking crazy. Poor Jabba. He's not fat, he's calorically challenged. Oh, man. Let's see. Can we start a GoFundMe for Jabba? Sure, guys. Sure, you can start a GoFundMe for Jabba if you want. I have no problem with that. All right, so Bitcoin's moving up. We'll go back to ETH in a second, guys. IDEX is pump and dump, moving my alts into Shiba. Did IDEX really pump and dump, man? Let's see. It did. And not too bad, but it jumped like 10%. That kind of sucks. I moved my profits into Shiba. Good luck, man. Good luck, Chris Eck. I hope that does well for you. Nick said, what are your thoughts on Kuma Inu? It's on fire for the week and day, partially on info that the dev is former leash dev. Kuma Inu? Guys, should we look at Kuma Inu? Should we look at Kuma Inu? Let me get rid of this poll, by the way. 42% on the 4 poll. It was 50% before. I think some people are fibbing now. But Kuma Inu is literally... Should we look at Kuma Inu? I'm going to leave it up to the chat right now, guys. Yes or no, should we look at Kuma Inu in the chat? Yes or no right now? Kuma Inu. Nope. No. It is on fire. Nope. JBG said it's on fire. Nope. No. Everyone's saying no. The chat prevails, man. The chat prevails. Meme coins, anything that ends in Inu is a fat.
Nope.
Except Shiba. So Shiba, if it pumps like 20%, we kind of have to look at it. You know what I mean? We kind of have to look at it. I didn't hear the rant and it was in my way, so I voted 1. Thank you, Luke. You voted 1 just because it was in his way. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Everyone's saying no. No, no. It's an important coin, said Creighton. No, don't promote crap. Okay, you guys got it. Wes said, will we hit a all-time high in rant today? I think we did. We were at like 50% when they originally came out. I think that we hit the all-time high for the best rant that we've ever done. And I'm feeling kind of ranty today. If something gets on my nerves, I'm gonna get a little ranty today. I'm feeling a little ranty. Some days I don't feel ranty. Like yesterday, I didn't feel that ranty. Today, oh, I got those rant juices. I just need something to get on my nerves. That's all. What does this say? Jordan, I saw Bob on Reddit talking about Tiger King. You kill me with Tiger King, bro. The Tiger King. Netflix season 2 is coming out next month. Check the 1 in 4 hour for me. We're not looking at Tiger King, man. The Tiger King people sound cool, but we're not looking at Tiger King.
Nope.
Rasim said, hi, bro. Can you check the fractal I sent to your tweet? The fractal I sent to my tweet? I don't see a fractal I sent to my tweets. To be honest. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter, though. Let's get to 3,800 tonight. 3,800 tonight. Let's freaking do it, guys. No, but in all seriousness, I don't see anything on my Twitter, man. Ranty, go for it. Rant on me. All these haters are just cowards. There's no haters in my chat. I don't have that many haters. I really don't have haters. There's like 2 people who dislike my stream before the stream every day. They use like 10 accounts to dislike my stream every day. I really don't have a lot of haters, considering that I ran a lot, you know? I call people out and I ran a lot. For that, for the amount of haters that I have, I would expect that I would have more haters. You know? I just don't have a lot of haters. Robbie said, new to crypto, but is Jordan's hairline considered a reverse head and shoulder? Robbie, it's a cup and handle, man. It's a cup and freaking handle. You know? Strong daily close. That's the daily close. Yeah, look at that daily close, man. Look at that daily close. Bitcoin's trying to pump right now. 57.4. Look at the daily close. We're pumping to 57,500 on the close, guys. That's no joke. 57.5 on the close. Can we do it? Can we freaking do it?
Can we ban every Tiger King word in chat, please?
You look at Giordano Inu. Giordano Inu, I would look at Giordano Inu, but unfortunately that is not a coin yet. I am in development of Giordano Inu. We're thinking about making a Java, what was it? Java Inu coin. I'm just kidding. We're not actually doing that. All right, so 57.4 for BTC. We're trying to get back up here, guys. If we can break this like 47.5. We can break this previous peak right here. We're gonna have a pretty good shot at continuing. Giordano Inu. A man commonly knows with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you, dude. Tyler said, can you look at Loud Market Loud?
Please, with a chair. STING Tiger King Tiger medium light.
All major alts going down. Bleed it into BTC. All right, screw it. I'm playing the pump music. I'm playing it. I don't care what you say in the chat. I just wanted to play it, man. I wanted to dance a little bit, so I wanted to play it. All right, looks like we closed at right about 57,450. Actually, no, we closed at 57,500-ish, 57,490, somewhere in that range. Pretty strong close there. Definitely a strong close. I like that close. I like that a lot. Look at our wedgie. Closed right near our wedgie, guys. We're really close to breaking this wedgie that all the bears are talking about. We got to break. Looks like we got to break somewhere around like 458,000 to break that. We got like $500 to get back above that, but pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Get a vertical pickle? No, I like my horizontal pickle. Proverb, I like my horizontal pickle. Flexa said RSI will cool off and then it's going to 60K. Could be. Could be. I mean, I'm not counting out BTC right now. I mean, like I said, the daily RSI is a little bit high. But like I said, in the past, you've gone to a 90. You've gone to an 85. Right? You got into an 85. So you can go higher, right? It's just, I know what you mean. I know what you mean on some of these time scales, but we'll see what Bitcoin does here. Got a little bit of a dip on the close, but not really a dip. I mean, it's down $100, but I don't know. Usually on these closes, what I've seen, like you get an immediate move on the close, and you usually go up into the opposite, or you go down to the opposite, depending on what happens right at the close. Which is what I've kind of noticed lately. All right, let's look at loud real quick while we wait for Bitcoin's next move, guys. Let's look at that loud. Loud for Tyler. Let's see. Loud? I don't know what that is, Tyler. I don't know if you're trolling, man. No idea if you're trolling. Oh, Fear and Greed? Fear and Greed's a Digibyte. Let's look at the Fear and Greed. Fear and Greed. Let's see what ads I get today, guys. Graphic design? I don't even search for graphic design. What the heck? 78.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I'm just kidding, guys. In a bullish market, okay, I'll say it again. In a bullish market, a 78 isn't even high in a bullish market. You guys got to remember, once again, guys, from October of last year all the way till it was like all the way to April. From October to April, so you're talking 7 months. You were in the greed territory. Of the 4 days, there was only 4 days that you weren't in greed, and a 7th month stretch. The fear and greed in a bullish, in a bullish way, or in a bullish trend, I should say, is not that important to look at greed. It's just not. I mean, you just look at the facts. The only true bull trend that this tracked, right? You were in the greed for almost 7 months straight. Okay. So keep that in mind. It's actually probably a good thing when you're in greed. And you're actually not even that high comparatively what you were at these same levels last time. You were at a 90, 90, 95, 90, 96, 93, 94, 95, 96, 91, 94, 79, right? All the way through these 6 months. So it's not a huge deal if Bitcoin's on greed and a bullish trend. It's just not. It's just not. Anyone who argues that it is, it's just not. You just look at the facts in the market. So let's get off that. Let's get off that. We go burr. That too. That too. He pickles up. Oh yeah, man, we pickle up. Good time to buy before blow off top. Could be. Hope you're in greed for another 6 months. Exactly, man. That's the key. Someone said, "Where's Jazz and Ecoms?" Ecoms this has to work at night now, and Jazz had to work too. She said she was going to be back, and I haven't heard from her. Maybe I got a message, Jazz. I haven't heard from her. Make sure she's okay. But oh, I don't know if Algo's still here, but it's Algo Ape's birthday. So happy birthday to Algo Ape. He's been one of the guys who's been here literally since my first stream. I don't know. See, I don't know the exact people who have been here since my first stream. I know he has. I know there's some other people too. I don't know who's been here since my first stream. I actually don't know. I know Algo was, but yeah, happy birthday to Algo. He's been here all the freaking time, man. He's been here all the freaking time. Jazz abandoned us. Jazz invested in Doge and XRP. Yeah, she did. She invested in Doge and XRP. Jazz got liquidated. She started doing timestamps for other people. Donkey Sauce said, "I believe that ancient blanks built boats and sailed to America. I am a Mormon, and Mormon just believes. Also, Xenu dumped the souls into volcanoes." Interesting, Donkey. I don't know what that means, bro, but I'm gonna keep it that there. I've always been here. Me? I've been here since the start. QM's been here. Tanner's been here for a while. I know Tanner. Since March, Bootney. March. I think I started streaming like early February. It's pretty fun. It's actually been a while now. It's crazy. We're gonna do something for the 1 year anniversary. Still a while away, but we gotta do something for the 1 year anniversary. All right, yeah. So Bitcoin's having a little bit of trouble at this resistance, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of confluence at this resistance. Previous daily high, Fibonacci level, wedge resistance level, just a lot of different, general resistance levels here. So could be an area of potential decent resistance that keeps you down for a little bit. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Birthday, Algo birthday party and face party pop.
Been here since 5K. Nice, dude. I'm bad at remember when people have been here before. I'm pretty good at names though. I remember names. That's about it. Bitcoin is 8K away from all-time high. Oh yeah, Shiba. Yeah, we're pretty close, man. We're getting there. We're almost out of the woods. We're almost out of the woods. Big resistance at 57.8. Yeah. I saw you earlier, Davids, and your room was a mess. My room, man. My room in my early vids, where my bed was in the background. Pretty good. Someone said, people used to say, Jordan, make your bed. Ever since that day, though, when people told me to start making my bed, you know what that did for my early videos? I started making my bed because I didn't want people to make fun of me not making my bed. Back then, guys, you got to remember, back then, this is what I look like. So you probably can. I was a lot different person. I was a lot different person like a year and a half ago. But this is what I look like. I was worried about what people thought of my bed in the background. Where was I? Right here. This is what I look like. I was like, oh, I don't want people. I don't want people to know that my bed's not made. So I started making my bed, and I made my bed ever since. I made my bed ever since, and this is what I looked like back in the day. Dude, I can't even look at myself like this. It just creeps me out. It creeps me out. It's just not enough going on, right? It just looks like there's something missing here, right? What's missing on my face, guys? There's something missing. Seriously. Hit that like button. Thanks for the shout out, Lonigan. Appreciate it, man. All right. Bought some more BTC spot today, buying since 45K. There you go, Kasim. Keep stacking those sats, man. Like I said, I believe it's Bitcoin season, man. If we get another dip, I'll be stacking up BTC like crazy. You know? You need to go bald. You look good bald. Let me get rid of this. This is creeping me out. There we go. It's creeping me out. Where the face tag on? Man. Alright. I love my brand new digital bear gun. There you go, Wes. We gotta take out those bears, man. We can't use guns, though. We're Vikings, right? So we need to keep it equal. So Vikings versus bears. I think the Vikings win. We got swords, we got shields, they got claws, and they got teeth. I'm taking the swords and shields all day, though. You know? Sure, Akuma Inu. From Gandhi. You guys are killing me. Can we ban every Tiger King word in chat, please? Tiger King chat. Wes hates Tiger King. Please, for the cherry on top. T King.
Nope.
No T King. Can you look at Jordan Inu?
Nope.
Maybe we'll make Jordan Inu. Appreciate the super chat though, Luke. And Ohana. To see him again said it was a reply on your indicator tweet. My bad. Oh, I'll go take a look. I'll go take a look. Hugo said, can you check VRA, please? Let's check VRA for Hugo in the chat. Appreciate the super chat. Let's check out little old Veracity, man. See what we got going on. Veracity, massive bull flag breakout, man. Look at that. Look at the bull flag breakout. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Huge hole. And then just a downwards channel and a classic breakout. And you broke your highs. And what did you do today? You came back down and actually wicked right off your previous high. Previous high, wicked right off of it there. Beautiful. Classic breakout. Beautiful. How many more times can I say beautiful? Let's go with like 10 more times. So where are you going next on this? Well, depends on, I think it kind of depends on what BTC does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't respect BTC. But your next target technically would be the 1.618 fib at about 8.5 cents. Or 8.6 cents, somewhere in that range. What the hell is up with ADA? It's all alts right now, man. All alts are struggling right now. Just kind of the wave at the current moment. This is the wave. Ty with the super chat. Then Sky said, happy birthday, Algo. Appreciate it, Sky. And then Tyler said, XTZ. Let's check out XTZ in the chat. Let's see. This one, it was looking so good, man. It looked like you had a nice inverse head and shoulders, and it broke out, and then you just came right back in, right? Unfortunately. Got anything else really going on here? Bring this up. Probably look for this as a potential bounce area. Oh, shit. I look for this as a potential bounce area because it looks like you broke. Got another trend line coming up. Looks like you broke that. Boom, 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 bounce, and then you broke it. So you maybe could be coming back down to this trend line here that you keep kind of bouncing off of. It probably matches up your daily EMA. So your daily EMA ribbon spans all the way down to $6. I personally doubt you break lower than $6. And if you did, it would probably just be to test this trend line, kind of like how you did right here, where you came back down, tested the trend line, and you bounced right back over it, right? That's probably what I would expect, something along those lines. Volume's tapering off pretty heavily on this, so I'm probably expecting a pretty big move here soon. You can see the volume is just tapering off like crazy there. Look at the volume. Oop. Probably see a pretty big move soon, I'd assume. But yeah, that's what you're watching for XTZ. If you can bounce, all right, cool. You come back up and test the highs, but you got to find some support here. Right? You broke this high, you broke this high. You can't hold the daily EMA ribbon, you come back down to this. Depending on how long it takes, you know, somewhere in the $6 range. Probably makes some sense. Look at BTC.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Look at BTC, man. I guess this guy's right.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Facts. The more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin. Not literate. Illiterate. Spank Chain pumping and outgaining BTC? No way, bro. Spank Chain's pumping? Let's go check out Spank Chain, guys. There's no way Spank Chain's pumping right now. Lucky Pig? We got to look at our meme coins too. Spank Chain. 20%. Let's friggin' go. It's still well below where I bought it, you know, back in the day. I think I bought it back in the day. I bought it somewhere in this range. I think I bought the dip here. I think I bought it at 3.1 cents or something like that. Back here in like April. Now it's sitting at what, at 1.8. So I'm still down pretty heavily on this. But this is my speculative play. You know, my speculative meme coin play. Spank Chain. I don't know how it's doing. Let's do our annual gainers losers check. We got anything crazy going here today? FOMO baby. Green Moon, dude, this thing's up 36,000% on a million volume. Shib X, Luna Chow. Man, what are some of these, dude? Lucky Pig. Kuma Inu. That's the one someone asked for. Dino. Safe Moon Inu. This one cracks me up, bro. Safe Moon Inu. Like, you can't get more memeish than this. This is the ultimate meme. This is the ultimate meme. Safe Moon Inu. Like, you can't get worse than this. Maybe Doge Moon, or Doge Safe, or Safe Doge. That was a big one back in the day. But Safe Moon Inu. That's horrible. What is this? Hold on, read this, guys. The anti-paper hand system distributes 2% of transactions to holders. The anti-paper hand system. that is some marketing right there. Anti-paper hand system. That's crazy.
I hope for a pullback alt. Cover better, faster.
I hope for a pullback. Alts recover better, faster. That's true. That's true. Maybe we're gonna. I mean, it makes sense of an area for a pullback. No, I'm not gonna call for it, right? Every time we hear pullback on YouTube, Bitcoin tends to pump again. So at some point we'll get a pullback, right? But you know, if you've been predicting a pullback this whole way up, you've been wrong every time. So the trend is your friend to the end. If you get a pullback, awesome. You got a pullback, man. You're ready to go. You got a freaking pullback. Doge Law and Mars. Actually, guys, I have a question for you in the chat. What was the coin? All right, I want to know this. What was the coin in your portfolio that gave you the most gains in your portfolio up to this point? The coin that has given you the most gains from a dollar perspective in your portfolio so far. All right, I want to know which coin in the chat from a dollar perspective. Not a percentage perspective, a dollar perspective. ADA. ETH, BTC, ADA, VRA, ADA. A lot of ADAs, man. A lot of ADAs. ETH, a lot of ETH and ADAs. It makes sense. If you guys watch my channel, that makes sense, I guess, for ETH and ADA. Dot. Wow, someone said Dot. Doge. I'm seeing a lot of ADA and ETH and Doge. Some VeChain in there. Some Harmony 1. AVAX. Okay. All right. Some Sol. We got some Sol in there. There's a lot of... basically, it comes down to ETH, ADA, Sol, Doge. Saw some VeChain in there. Someone said Shiba. There we go. There you freaking go. So, VeChain. Quiet day for alts today. I feel like it's been that way. I don't know. All right, Bitcoin's trying to hold the support, guys. This hourly support.
Can you take a look at CQT for me?
What's up, Crypt Keeper? You look at CQT. Nothing's really pimping right now, man. we're just hanging out. Relatively weird day right now. Actually, a pretty good day overall. I mean, we got a big pump. Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit right now, which is expected. I mean, we're at a resistance level. That's important. All right, CQT. What's going on with this guy? All right, here's the deal. Daily EMA ribbon. Let's start with that. You were above it. You broke below it. It was your resistance. Came below it. Came back up. Support. Okay?
Jordan. Volume on XTZ was... I'm ready for... Did you mean move to the downside or move to the upside?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It depends. For these alts, guys, it really depends on Bitcoin's next move, right? If Bitcoin gets a pullback, unfortunately, all right, here's the thing. The Bitcoin dominance, we expect it to rise right now, right? So here's the thing. If Bitcoin has a dip, the thing is the alts will have a bigger dip, right? So if Bitcoin drops, say, I don't know, 5% or so, you're probably going to see altcoins drop more than 5%. Not all of them, right? They'll obviously be outliers, but in theory, you'd expect altcoins to drop a little bit lower than Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. And also, if Bitcoin pumps, you expect them to pump a little bit less in that same retrospect. So the volume getting low in XTZ, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin's next move is. I'm not expecting a crazy pullback right now, but it's certainly in the cards, right? You can't rule out a pullback. You'd be dumb to rule out a pullback. You always got to be that in your mind, right? But here's the thing. So resistance, you got back above it. It was your support. It was your support. So you're trying to hold that as support. And no, this is not what you think it is, guys. This is not what you think it is. Okay, I don't want the Karens in the chat coming in and saying, "Here's Karen. Mom, come on the stream. Come on the stream right now. Thank you." Jordan, what are you drawing on the stream? This is a PG-13 stream. What are you drawing? Okay? All I see is a giant candlestick and 2 balls. You can't be drawing this. There's kids that watch this stream, even though they shouldn't be. All the parents that having their kids watch this stream, absolutely despicable. This is a cryptocurrency stream, 21 plus, or 18 plus, okay? They shouldn't be watching the stream anyways. But Jordan, there is kids watching the stream. You cannot be drawing those things on stream. Okay? I'm going to put you in timeout if you do it again. Don't do it. Hey, Ma. Friggin' get it, man. All right. No, but no, seriously. You're holding a support. You just got to keep holding the support. If you do, perfect. Looks like you're probably pretty good to go there. But let's actually bring up our fibs from top to bottom. See what we're looking at here. It looks like we're having a tough time with the 382 the last couple of days. A couple of rejections from there. You're dipping a little bit right now. It looks like. Looks like you're breaking some type of little short-term support. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you're ready to support on the hourly. So if this breaks right here, if this level breaks right here, you can see how important it is. Like support. If this breaks, you're probably gonna get a move back down to like 113, most likely. So watch this level. But if this bounces from here, and you kind of curl up, you're looking good for a retest of 130. So watch the short-term time frames with this one, man. Not really much going on here. Just kind of struggling between some fib levels, and it's really what you're focused on right now. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to bounce off this level again for a second time. Tyler said, "Oh, Tyler wants FTM." Let's look at FTM. FTM, baby. FTM, baby. Versus relative term. Yeah. So, FTM. Let's zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit on FTM. So, this was another one that had a beautiful breakout of a bull flag. Textbook. Absolutely textbook. Breakout. You actually came back down and actually back tested the previous high, and then you moved up. And then what did you do? Well, you came back down and once again and back tested. Came back down. Previous high. Whoops, not the fibs. Previous high, came back down and back tested it. Now you get a little pullback right now. I don't know if I would consider it a pullback, but Bitcoin's pulling back. So that's why you're kind of coming down a little bit. Let's just take the fibs here. You didn't come back up to the 1.618 just yet. If you do continue up, I'd probably expect it, at least a test of this, right? 254. A pullback, you're probably coming back down. If you pull back down to 203 again. in the event that Bitcoin pulls back. Where's my handy dandy RSI, man? See if you have anything on there. The 1 hour. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You drop a little bit lower for some bullish divergence, but you are not the way to worry about it. Just because Bitcoin's down 1%. So you see an alt's down like 1.5 to 2%. But there's nothing crazy going on here with this at the current moment. Actually going to draw your fib on the 1 hour, man. Yeah, so I would, at this point, like where you are in the trend, I'd probably at least expect a test of the 382 fib here. You know, 222. In the very least. The very least. Get a pull back to there. Kind of where you closed up on these last candles. Hope for some type of double bottom and continuation up. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna depend on what Bitcoin does ultimately, but that's where we're watching. He wants meatloaf. 33 is today the perfect number. Yeah, Algo Ape, you missed it, man. I said happy birthday earlier. You weren't here. Very sad. Very, very sad. No, but I said I appreciate you, man. You've been here since day one. There's a lot of people been here since day one, but I know for a fact you're one of the people that have been here since day one. So happy birthday, man. Hope you're having a great one. And make sure you have some fun for me tonight. All right? All right. So, Bitcoin's... how we can't get a pump on stream, guys. Bitcoin seems to be going up every day in price, yet it's always in the morning. You notice that? It's always in the freaking morning. Every time. Is it a good time to buy some BTC? You're buying it at resistance, man. You know, you're not right at resistance, but like I always say, guys, buy support. Think about it this way. So you're asking if it is a good time to buy a BTC. Why are you asking me? Because the price is going up, right? You got to have a different... Here, hold on.
Rant alert.
Guy in the chat who asked if it's a good time to buy BTC. There's probably a lot of people with this question. Why are you asking me is it a good time to buy BTC? You're asking me because the price is going up. We need to start flipping our psychology, right? The time to buy is at support. The time to buy is not at resistance, right? Now, if you bought right now, do I think it's not going to go up in price? No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's not technically the most sound time to buy. Okay, you're at resistance. You want to buy support, right? So the times to buy were, you know, and I'm not just being a smarty, right? But the times to buy were at support, right? At support, even up here at support, right? Not after you already pumped, not here, right? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, right? Here. Those are the times to buy. not at resistance, right? We need to start flipping our psychology, right? Because if you asked the same question 2 days ago, when everyone was saying Bitcoin's going to dump, you probably didn't want to buy. But now you do because the price has gone up. It's human psychology. I bet you didn't want to buy here. I bet you didn't want to buy here. But I guarantee you wanted to buy here. And I guarantee you wanted to buy here. You know?
Rant alert.
The FOMO is real. Hitting resistance. Yeah. Not gonna say it's not gonna say it's a bad time to buy. It's always a good time to buy BTC, in my opinion. Right? This is coming from someone I expect the price to go up over time. But there's gonna be pullbacks, right? I don't know if this is the most sound time to buy. It could end up being this most sound time to buy. Bitcoin could just pump again and never see these levels again. But, you know, I'm just going based off what I use as my rule, man. Buy all the circles. Jeff said buy all the circles. I'll buy again if it goes lower. There you go, man. Buy if you have money, said Carlos. Facts, bro. Buy if you have money. Buy when fear, greed at the fear level. Here's what I say. I say, buy at fear, hold at greed. Buy at fear, hold at greed. Buy at fear, hold at greed. That was obviously a time to take profits and things like that. I don't necessarily advocate taking profits when there's greed. If you took profits when there's greed, you would have missed out on a lot of the run last year. So buy on fear, hold on greed. And obviously, like I said, there's a time and place to take profits. I don't think the time and place is now. People might disagree with me, but hey, I'm only one person. There's probably 1,000 other people in the chat here, you know? That's a 4 out of 4 rant. It's a pretty good rant. Wasn't the best rant ever. I need someone to get me something going, right? I need to get going here. All right? I need someone to give me something to rant about. All right? We can't really rant about you know what we can do? We can play. No, let's play a little tune, guys. Here you go. Just a reminder of how, you know, people can say what they think they know. And this is not a shot at exactly this person. I always like to do this reminder that, you know, people seem like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. All right? Just a reminder. This includes me, by the way. This includes me. Oops. Why isn't this playing? Hold on. Why isn't this playing? Oh, the interwebs. Now, guys, my sources continue to tell me that we will... Hold on. There we go. The biggest crypto channel on the interwebs. Now, guys, my sources continue to tell me that we will top out within 2 weeks of September 23rd. I repeat, within 2 weeks of September 23rd. I still stand by this prediction, and I am not going to waver from this prediction. We will see Bitcoin top out within 2 weeks of September 23rd. Okay? And then we will see a giant black swan event that will drop us down within 2 weeks of September 23rd. The biggest channel in the interwebs. Now, my sources have told me that this bull market can now continue into the rest of this year. Can you ban that guy in the chat? Ban that guy in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. My sources have told me that the bull market will continue to the end of this year, guys. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I've been in this space for years, okay? So the bull market is not even close to over. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is a reminder, guys. People can seem like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. This includes me. And I've always said that. Like, take my opinion with a grain of salt, okay? I'm just one guy up here. No one has sources. No one knows what they're talking about. Okay, if anyone asks you to have sources, you probably should do the opposite of what they say, honestly. Just saying. And it's not a shot at BitBoy, right? But it's just a quick example. It's a quick example. Do the opposite of what these people say. Because something tells me looks like we're 2 weeks past. We're 2 weeks past September 23rd, and the price is going up. The price is going up. Huh, funny. He said, yo, chill. Man. DXY is moving. When do we have to be scared? The DXY is moving. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the DXY has been moving since down here, man. You know? Hold on. The DXY has been moving since the beginning of September. Right? So, I don't really think there's anything to worry about with this. I mean, for a month now, the DXY has been pumping. And you see for some September 11th, which was right here. I mean, Bitcoin's been in a general uptrend as well, right? So yeah, it's something to keep an eye on. It is something to keep an eye on. Just right now, it doesn't seem to Bitcoin doesn't really seem to care about this really. That's what I've seen, you know. So yeah, so this is giving us a little bit of resistance, guys. I mean, it's sort of expected, right? It's the 786 Fibonacci level. It's the top of this wedge, and it's also the daily resistance level looking left, right? All the way back here. from a previous high in February. So it makes a lot of sense that we have some resistance at this level. I don't think we should really be too worried about this right now. I really don't. You know, it's a good rant when you told about the chill. Oh man, bro. Here, I mean, it's sort of a we're sort of watching Bitcoin drop a little bit at the current moment, I guess. Let's move this down here a little bit.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Guys, don't do this. Remember, key thing, do not do this.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Don't do that. Don't be doing that. Bear market. Seems like BTC might retest 56K. It could. Definitely could. 56,000, previous low. That would make some sense. Trying to see if you got an edge anywhere yet. You're starting to make some bullish div. If you can bounce here. I don't know if this is an area you would bounce from, but you know, just in theory, you know, the bullish div is setting up, and the hourly stock is getting kind of low. All right, so keep that in mind. If you were looking for some type of bullish edge. Now, you know, we did. You know, someone said that earlier. We had bearish div on the 4 hour, right? We have lower highs on the 4 hour and higher highs on the 4 hours. 4 hour, what's it called? 4 hour price action, right? So you did have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Could potentially be making some bullish divergence on the hourly. We'll see if that plays out. And also, what I'd watch for here is our 4 hour EMA. Right, this is what we watched for yesterday. So typically on this uptrend, guys, we have bounced off this pretty nicely, right? Bounce, boom, bounce. We went sideways, bounced off of it, pumped. Sideways, bounced off of it, pumped. Pretty much sideways, didn't come all the way back down to it, but then we pumped again. Sideways, bounced off of it, pumped. Will we do the same thing here? Or is this run not done, right? Is this just a little breather before we continue up again? Or do we have to come back down and test the 4 hour EMA? Like I said, it's been our support perfectly this whole way up. Where we have to test this again. Right now, this is at 55.8. It's at 55.8. Doesn't mean we have to drop to 55.8, right? We could just, you know, sort of mosey our way sideways here while this comes up, and then, you know, eventually bounce off of it. Something like this. But that could be in the cards. That could definitely be in the cards. Or this could just be a little, you know, a little mosey moo, as I like to call it. I don't know what that means, but a little mosey moo. Sounding bearish up in here? It's not bearish. It ain't bearish. You guys gotta chill, man, in the chat. You guys gotta chill in the chat, man. Why are you guys talking about Jeb? Like, what? Why are you guys talking about Crypto Jeb? He seems like a cool guy, man. He seems like a cool guy. I don't know. Why are we talking crap about Crypto Jeb? What did he do? Crypto Jeb didn't do anything. If you have a time machine, it can go 1 week ahead. How much money will you make from a $1,000 investment? I have no idea, man. And no, that's anyone's guess. You know? Crypto savvy. Man, if I have my hat. I don't want to. I don't really feel like making fun of Savvy tonight. It's not. I mean, we already did it earlier. I don't feel like picking on Savvy tonight. We pick on Savvy enough, okay? And what I'll say about that is, I'll see sometimes. I'll see, why are you picking on Savvy? He's a nice, genuine guy. Here's the thing. Here's the. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but here we go. Here's the thing. I would not have picked on Savvy if he just came out and said he was wrong. Or at least I wouldn't have picked on him as much. He refuses to come out and say he was wrong. Instead, he raises the bar every time. And what used to piss me off about Savvy is every single video, just to prove he was right, he would always play his old videos, the same one, every single video, just to show how smart he was. You know, that he was right this one time after being wrong from 3K all the way up to 64,000. That's what pissed me off about him. Okay? That he had to show every day like he's the smartest person in crypto about the one little pattern he got right at 65,000. Just to show why people should follow him. He used that as leverage to get people to follow him. He turned his channel has always been a bear hopium channel, let's be honest. It's just a bunch of bears. Just a bunch of bears hoping themselves. Bitcoin 10K. Yeah, Savvy. Bitcoin 10K. Yeah, Bitcoin 10K. You're right. I'm shorting too. I'm going to short the best performing asset of all time. I mean, that's all the channel is. It's just a bear hopium channel. That's all it is. It's the same thing as that other market makers channel. That's just straight bear hopium. Okay? Bear hopium, man. That's all it is. That's what his brand is. And that's why he hasn't streamed. He did today, but that's why he didn't stream the whole weekend. Why? Because his channel's built off bear hopium. If there's no bear hopium to give, why is he going to stream? Right? That's all it is. He's like the anti-George. He's like the anti-George. He's the bear hopium channel. Instead, he uses charts and doesn't use like news articles and stuff. That's all it is. Optical is a bear? Yeah. Savvy said he's liquidated at 62,000.
Rant alert.
Man. I watch Savvy when I sell everything and hope it comes down. Exactly. No one... Here's the two people that watch Savvy, right? Here's the two people that watch Savvy. One, the people that just want to watch his chat. You're a bull and you want to watch his chat. Or two, you're a bear. You watch it to give into your bias, right? You sort of look at it as charting and look at the patterns that he's looking at and be like, wow, I agree with this because I'm biased to the downside. Let's be honest. That's really what it is. Defiler is bearish. Yep. Pretty much. Very savvy of him. Optical is Crypto Savvy's dad. Oh, don't get me started. Do not get me started with Optical, man. All right, you guys did it. I don't know what Optical looks like, so I can't do what I want to do. But here we go. Here's Optical Alerts. This guy, Optical Alerts, he's been bearish since 3K2. These guys are always bearish every day. Someday, man. But all right, here's the Optical Alerts channel. This is all he does. He takes the fib. He takes the fib circles, draws a bunch of random fib circles. He goes, oh yeah, fib circles. He does this. He like makes it fit. He makes it fit to his charts. Right? So say if there's a fib circle over here, he'll go like this. Just say this is a fib circle. Okay? Hold on, let me fix it to fit my narrative here, because that's what he does. Yeah, let's just do this. What he'll do is he'll draw a fib circle and he'll go, oh, we hit the end of the circle. That means Bitcoin's gonna dump. We hit the end of the fib circle. We hit the end of the fib circle. We're gonna dump to the downside. Holy moly. We're gonna dump. Look at this fib circle. We hit the fib circle and we dumped. Look at this fib circle. We hit it and we dumped. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. You either got Elliott waves, you got the fib circles. Guys, it's not all about charts. Bitcoin does what it wants to do. Bitcoin's largely driven off hype. If charts told you everything, everyone would be a freaking genius and everyone would be a millionaire. Bitcoin does what it wants to do. On this channel, we look at charts for fun. But in reality, if Bitcoin wants to pump and it's in a bearish pattern, guess what? It's gonna pump, right? It's gonna pump. Let's be honest. Bitcoin has a mind of its own. It doesn't always respect TA. It's gonna, if it wants to dump, it's gonna dump. If Bitcoin's bearish and it's in a bullish pattern, it can easily just go.
Nope.
Right? That's just, that's the nature of crypto. You know, it's not the Elliott waves. It's not fib circles. It's not Gartley patterns, right? That stuff doesn't matter in a Bitcoin bull run. Okay, if that mattered, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't see this if that mattered. It really, that stuff does not matter. You know how many Gartley patterns were probably in here? You know how many probably fib circles were in here? A bunch of fib circles and Gartley patterns. Oh, man. All right. I'm done, man. Technical analysis is more about probabilities than certainties. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's about probabilities, but in a bull market, bearish patterns are gonna break to the upside. In a bear market, bullish patterns are gonna break to the downside. Just how it works. It's mostly Elon Musk. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. The one thing I will say is the wedgies, right? Our wedgies are pretty good. It's the only pattern I use is the wedge. Just say nope. Ahmad said, is optical alert in here today? Oh, wow. Optical alert's in here. Nice, bro. Optical. Come on, man. Even you gotta admit, optical. Trust me, man. I'm not new to this, okay? I'm not new to this space, all right? I've watched probably every YouTuber there is, all right? Optical. I'm just saying, bro. I've been wrong too, right? At 65K, I thought we were going to the moon, okay? I've been wrong too. I'm willing to admit it. Optical, I have to admit it, man. I used to watch your channel back in the day a little bit. I was interested at the fib circles. I was like, what is this guy talking about with fib circles? He must be onto something. Well, I remember a lot of videos saying we're going down, and then Bitcoin went on a giant bull run. I will state this, okay? I've been wrong too before, okay? No one's ever right, right? No one's always right. Everyone's wrong, right? I've been right. Probably I've been wrong more than I've been right. Luckily, the one thing I've been right about is this bull market, which, you know, I accumulated the whole bear market, and I was right about that. So that was one thing to be right about. But, man, let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. Like, we both been in the space for a while. We know that, you know, we know how this works. Bearish is when it drops 30% in a day. Yeah. Yeah, why is he watching your channel? Optical alert. Optical alert. Savvy's dad. We're going to Jordan. Stop lying. Optical. All right. Let's move on. We're sort of just chilling right now. Bitcoin's chilling right now. We're dropping 1%. See, of course, you have all the bears coming out of the woodwork because we're dropping 1% to the downside. And it tends to be how it is. We are in a bear market. Bro, are you with a real optical art? I guess it's optical art. Bro, all right. Let's go over a few things. All right. We're apparently in a bear market to all optical art. So let's rewind a little bit. All right. Optical. Let's just rewind a little bit here. Let's just rewind. All right. So here's what we're looking at. Fibonacci level. You got the 786. All right, so you got that with it. You got one more fib level to break. All right, if you break that, you really got no argument. Let's go back to the previous bear markets, all right? I just love it, dude. You're going to compare, okay? Hold on. You're going to compare this move here, where it just looks like it's just continuation and there's nothing stopping it right now. What? There's nothing stopping here. Look at the weekly. It's Monday. Look at the weekly. How does this look bearish? You're literally almost at your previous highs. Let's go look at the previous bear markets. You're going to compare that move to this. Look at this move right here. That's weak. That would be the same assumption that you got like all the way up here and topped out up here. Not even comparable. Okay, let's go back to 2014. Look at how weak this move is. Yeah, you came all the way back down here. Look at how weak this move is. You came up to here. That would be the assumption that you came up to like all the way up here. Just weak. This one, you didn't even break the 386. Couldn't even break the 382. Not 386. 382. You can't even break that. All right. Not only that, okay. Do I have to bring out the total market cap? I gotta do it, man. I guess I gotta do it. Let's bring out the total market cap. Not only that, but you're testing the all-time highs on the total market cap. I don't even know if you can call it a dead cat bounce at this point. You're literally at your all-time highs on the total market cap, bro. You're on the all-time highs on the total market cap. You can't even call it a bear market. You're at the same levels as the highs, bro. That makes no sense. You can't even compare it. Let's go back to 2017. You want to compare this to 2017? You're in a giant cup and handle pattern that just has to break this downtrend of resistance, and you're off to the races. Okay? Let's go back to 2017 and compare. Look where you went up to in 2017. You can't even get close to your highs. That would be the same as you going all the way up here, coming back down, coming up here. All right? That would be the comparative of that. 2017 on the total market cap, this is how high you got. Pathetic. Not even close. Let's also go to this. Guess we could just talk about Bitcoin. All right. Let's go back and look at Bitcoin. I don't understand how this chart looks bearish. I just don't. I don't see. You broke the downtrend of resistance on the weekly RSI. 1, 2, 3. You broke out here. Looks super bullish to me. You want to know what happened when this happened on the daily chart? This is what happened when this happened on the daily chart. Broke out here. Boom. To the upside. That's exactly what's happening on the weekly chart right now. Boom. To the upside. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. If you want to keep being a Bitcoin bear, go for it, bro. Like, you've been a bear since 3K. You know, we'll continue this. We'll continue this. You've been a bear since $3,000. Trust me, I know. I've been watching your channel. Don't go deleting your old videos. Don't go deleting your old videos, because I know you were a bear down there. Don't go deleting your own videos. I know you're gonna do it. Don't do it, man. Bear's still waiting for 10K to buy, so they never get back in. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I'm going off, bro. I'm going off right now. Literally. The bears just keep redrawing their lines, guys. They're going to be bears until we break all-time highs. Literally. Until we break 65,000, the bears are just going to keep being bears. They're going to keep being bears until we break the all-time highs. The only way we're apparently not in a dead cat bounce is if we break all-time highs. We could hit 64,999 and they'd still be a bear. 64,999 and they'd still be bears. And they would say, oh, it's still a dead cat bounce. We're $1 off the highs. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Who the hell are you talking to? Yeah, dude. Like these bears always want to act like they're right, man. I can't stand it. They only want to act like they're right when it's bearish, right? They only want to act like when it's bearish.
Thank you, Jordan.
It's just how it is.
So bold.
And they don't want to talk about all the previous times on the whole way up in the bull market where they missed out on thousands of % gains because they were just bears the entire time. They missed out on all those gains, right? And it is what it is. It is what it is. They want to be right for like a couple months. Oh, they got their 50% short. Meanwhile, all the bulls who were in the market had 2,000% gains on Bitcoin, had 100, whatever it was. I mean, 100x on ADA, right? I was talking about ADA at 3 cents on my channel. 3 cents. Okay? Congrats with your 50% short. Congrats, man. You're gonna make a killing with your 50% short to the downside, man. Congrats. All right, I'm done. His video today seemed convincing with the TA. Don't be listening to that guy. I'm telling you right now, go. Don't listen to me either. Don't listen to me. I'm just one guy, right? I'm one guy who sits up here and talks about the charts. I'll never be a person who says, guys, you know, take my TA for what it is. Now, what I do think I'm good at, I think I'm good at looking at macro stuff, right? So I think I'm good at, you know, more macro time frames, weekly, monthly, stuff like that. Short-term pullback. Yeah, I mean, pullbacks happen, man. A pullback isn't a bear market, though, you know? People confuse pullback. Here's the thing. You're going to have a 5% dump, and the bears are going to come back and say, I told you so. Pullbacks are normal. This would be a relative area of a pullback, guys. We're at a resistance level. We're at the 786 and the previous high from back here on February 19th. Okay? So, it is what it is. My channel won't grow. I'm just calling out the bears, man. The bears always, here's the thing. The bears always want to call the bulls moon boys and stuff. That's okay. That's okay. But, you know, when the bulls want to be saying stuff, I guess that's not okay. Guess that's not okay. My channel won't grow. That's funny, bro. Listen, I'm not one to sit up here and talk smack, bro, but I guess I am someone to talk smack. You know, if you can't take the heat, don't take the heat, man. Don't come to my channel and talk crap if you don't want the heat.
All you spend 8 years paying me.
You'll get there. Bro. Let's see what we got here. Drew said, thank you, Jordan. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go, Drew. I'm going off right now. We need a healthy correction right now. Look at the climb to September. Dump it had multiple pullbacks. This movement in the market does not make me nervous. So, but it is what it is possible. Yeah, pullbacks are always possible, man. Like people confuse pullback with a bear market, right? You have a 5 to 10% pullback. Like I said, you'll have all the bears screaming for bear market. When in reality, we've had multiple of these pullbacks, right? We have multiple of these pullbacks, so it's not really a big deal, you know? Not really a big deal. Let's see. Pumpy Dump became a member. What's going on, Pumpy Dump? I like the name, man. Pumpy Dump. I wish it was just Pumpy Pump, man. I don't really like Pumpy Dump, to be honest. Thanks for all you do, Bears. 8 years of paying me. Keep up the good work and keep the faith. You'll get there. Man. So true, bro. So true. Always trade your own TA, but always listen to others for ideas. You miss stuff. I miss stuff. You do great, Jordan. Blockchain. does badass TA good stuff too. I don't know who Blockchain is, to be honest. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of. So here's the thing. I am fine with bearish TA. Okay. What I'm not fine with are channels who are always bearish. Right? There's certain channels that are always bearish, and they exist to give bears hopium. They don't look at it from both sides. Okay? They don't. They just don't. Right? If there's bearish things in the chart, we'll look at it, right? Rising wedge. This is in play. Okay? We look at it. Sometimes when you go to these bear channels, they don't look at both sides, and that's what pisses me off, and that's what I don't have respect for, is channels that are always bearish. Why? Because they're literally costing their followers money for years now, and on top of that, they whenever they get one thing right, they act like they're always right, yet they've been wrong for years. Bitcoin, it's the perma bears that piss me off, man. It makes no sense to be a perma bear on BTC. Why are you going to be a perma bear on BTC? Those are the channels that piss me off. If it's a channel like, say, Crypto Kirby, right? Crypto Kirby is a good example. He looks at both sides. He looks at the bullish and the bearish side. Okay, bullish and bearish side. If it's just, okay, if it's someone that's just looking at the bearish side every day, that's what pisses me off. Why? Because Bitcoin is a bullish asset. It's been in a macro uptrend for 11 years. And if you want to say, all right, well, there's people who are just bullish. Yeah, because Bitcoin's in a macro uptrend for 11 years. It makes sense to be bullish on a macro bullish asset. Not just to be bearish, to cater to your audience, because it's a way for you to get views if you're bearish. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. But Crypto Kirby is a good example. He looks at both sides. He looks at, he's bearish, but then if this happens, he's bullish, right? 2.5 rant score. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'll sit back, do my thing. All right. Bitcoin's just chilling right now, guys. Bitcoin is chilling like a villain. Not really doing much. Still have this bullish divergence in play. You'll see if you continue to bounce off here, right? If you continue to at least get a higher high here with a higher low on the RSI, hey, you could get another bounce up here in the short term. Like I said, you are at a big resistance level, right? So if this is an area of a pullback, it makes a lot of sense, right? Previous high looking left, right here, right here. We haven't had a major pullback since we were at $40,000. Is another thing, and right, you have this wedge. You also have the 786 fib looking left. So a lot of resistance in this general level. If you do get a pullback in this area, hey, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It does make a lot of sense for a pullback right there, if you get it. I'm not going to say it's going to happen. Bitcoin, we keep hitting these resistance levels, and Bitcoin just keeps pumping. So I'm not going to bet against Bitcoin. It doesn't make sense to bet against Bitcoin, in my personal opinion, right? It looks bearish. What's up, Shane? Thanks for coming a member, man. Moonboard channels aren't really about just being optimistic, though. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what your channel you watch, man. Like, on my channel, I'm a bull, right? I'm a bull. It makes sense to be a crypto bull. It doesn't make sense to be a crypto bear. So I'm a bull. But what I tell people is, I don't buy unless I see a 20% dip. I always state that, always. It's not always a good time to buy. Right now is not a good time to buy. Why? Because we just got a major pump from 40,000 to 57,000 with no pullback. Does that mean we can't continue? No. But it's not, it's technically like, here's the thing. A lot of people will miscue this. We're like, all right, Jordan, you don't think it's going to go up right here? Not saying that, but I'm just saying based on like risk versus reward at the current moment, not the best time to buy, right? You're at resistance. You want to typically buy or support, right? So I see what you're saying, man. Definitely a lot of channels are like, buy Bitcoin now, buy Bitcoin now, buy Bitcoin now. You need to buy Bitcoin. You need to buy this. No, there's times to buy and there's times not to buy. Right now is probably not a good time to buy, right? You just pumped in like a week, in like 2 weeks, you just pumped 40%. You're at a big resistance. I always state that I wait for 20% pullbacks. I wouldn't be buying right now. I definitely wouldn't be buying right now. I haven't been buying right now just because it makes, you know, I'm not going to say like, it's sort of hard to explain. Like the risk versus reward's not there because Bitcoin could easily just keep pumping here like this. It's just the rule I have, not the FOMO, right? It helps me not to FOMO because if I'm always buying, you're putting yourself a little more risk that you could come back down here, right? And then you could have just bought down here if you just waited for a dip. You could say the same thing if you pumped up here and it pulled back, and you know, you could make the same argument, but yeah, it's more just my strategy. I've been burned with FOMOing before. I think everyone's been burned with FOMOing before, so I think it's a good idea to have some type of plan in place to help you not FOMO, right? Because I think FOMOing can work out sometimes, but it's generally not a very good thing, you know? Generally not a very good thing to FOMO. Like who in the chat has FOMO'd? Who in the chat has FOMO'd and got burned? I want to know in the chat. If you FOMO'd and got burned, give me a pickle in the chat. I will put a pickle in the chat too. Because I FOMO'd and I've got burned before. Right? I've definitely got burned before. But I'm gonna put a pickle in the chat because I have done that.
Right now. Just FYI,
I'm uber bearish on baby mamas right now. Just FYI, everyone opt. All right, we're done talking about that. We're done talking about that. I think everyone's been burned. Everyone's been burned by FOMOing before, so I try not to do it. Sometimes it can work out. Like sometimes you can FOMO into a coin and it can keep pumping up 100%. But typically, right? Typically that's not the way it usually works. Sometimes, right? It's not the way it always works. But I want you guys to understand. Like there are channels that I think encourage FOMOing a lot, and I don't think FOMOing's ever good. You know, that's why I always say don't use people's recommendations on times to buy. Now there's a lot of channels out there that tell you to buy the dips, right? Buy the dips. George is a really good example, right? George, you know, he tells you, you know, if he's buying a dip, he tells you he's buying a dip, right? He's not going to FOMO into coins. He's going to buy the dip, right? I remember, for example, guys, George is a great example of this because there are channels that just tell you to buy. I see it all the time on Twitter. George said he bought a lot of coins right here. That was the perfect time to buy, right? Because you dropped 22%. I scooped up some coins right here. It was a great time to buy, right? 20% dip. That was exactly what I mean. You know, George is buying down here. I remember all throughout here making videos saying he's buying, dollar cost averaging. Ben Cowan, I remember him saying he's dollar cost averaging down here. Doesn't think that the market cycle's over. Okay, once again, great time to buy. Is right here a great time to buy? Probably not, right? Probably not just based off risk versus reward. Okay, was up here a great time to buy? Probably not just based off risk or reward. Now, you could say the same thing. You could have bought right here. But what I'll argue is, yes, you were down in the red for a while, okay? But eventually, if you had patience, now that investment that you had buying this dip is now up, right? I remember back in the day, I bought this dip right here. I bought this dip. In hindsight, could I have waited longer? Sure, but that's dollar cost averaging, right? You're never going to time the bottom. So eventually it was down. Now that investment is up. That investment on that dip wherever I bought it, you know, say I just bought it right here. That investment's up 13% now. But I mean, it took months for it to go up. It took months. But, yeah, it's a good point. What's up, Drew? I think a lot of people were making fun of George when he threw in 100K. Oh, dude, there was so many people making fun of George when he threw in 100K right there. I was in his chat during that stream, right? He said he bought 100K on this dip. Everyone was crapping on him. Literally everyone was crapping on him, man. Now is everyone crapping on him? No. See? That's what I mean. Human psychology, bro. Like that. Would people... See, here's the thing. People were crapping him on the chat right here. Not everyone, right? I'm generalizing here. You know, the chat was joking on him for buying here. If he did the same thing right here, people would be like, oh, yeah, we're going to the moon. Yeah, George. But he bought right here, so people clowned on him. Now that investment in that dollar cost average looks freaking genius, right? It's just buying the lows, guys. Buy the support and hodl the resistance, and not always take profit on resistance. Hodl the support, or buy the support and hodl the resistance. Now that investment's up 40%, just like that. Boom. How fast sentiment can switch. Not gonna say it. You know, it's not always a guarantee that it's gonna continue up, guys. But I'm sort of just ranting about dollar cost averaging at this point. The Raiders just fired Gruden. Ah, oh, dude, that's awful, man. That's awful. Jasmy. Who's George? Cryptos R Us. Cryptos R Us. The chat's quiet today. The chat's quiet. Chat's quiet. You guys have been listening to me rant all stream, man. There's still a good amount of people in here too. Guys, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Let's hit 1,000 likes for the rant today. Like I told you, I was in the mood to rant. I did not lie to you guys, right? I specifically told you guys that I was in the mood to rant. Okay, and I did exactly that for you guys, right? All it took was a little bit of... It took a little stick, right? It took a little stick. I told you, though, if something got on my nerves, I was going to rant today. Did I not? And I went freaking off. I went off. I went off. But the chat's pretty... The chat's... You guys are sick of me ranting today. Chat's been on fire today. Yeah. What's going on, Al? George sent me. What's going on, Gonzalo? The Vikings just fired Zimmer and Cousins. I don't think they fired Cousins. Kirk Cousins isn't that bad, man. I mean, I think you're exaggerating a little bit on Kirk Cousins. He's not that bad, dude. He's really not that bad, man. Out of ammo. Drew said, I hate to admit it, Jordan, but I did scalp short BTC. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad time to short. There's a time and place, right? You're at resistance. There's always a time to short, okay? And if it's a quick short, fine. Hey, there's nothing wrong with shorting Bitcoin quickly. I just don't recommend, you know, when Bitcoin's in an uptrend, which it hasn't been an uptrend, guys. It has been in an uptrend here since July, right? Higher lows, higher highs. When Bitcoin's in an uptrend, it's not always the best time to swing short. But if it's a quick scalp, hey, screw it, man. You're at resistance. That was a good time to short. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not lying. Like, if I go on a rant, guys, I'm just spitting the facts. If I'm here, bro. Like, I don't make stuff up. A lot of people make stuff up. Guys, I'm not kidding. I watched that guy's videos last year. He was bearish the whole way up. I don't lie when I say this stuff. And it just makes me bad when they, like I said, it makes me mad when they act like geniuses. When they're really not. I'm not a genius either. No one's a genius. Jordan, it's bearish. It's bearish. Is ETC done for? ETC is not done for, man. It's just Bitcoin's time to shine. Like I said, man, it's Q4, bro. You know, Bitcoin usually goes up in Q4 on the Bitcoin dominance. Boom, boom, boom. This one went sideways. Boom and boom. Right? Bitcoin dominance always rises. Not so much in Q4, but it's usually in September, October, and November. Not quite Q4, but the 3 out of the last 4 months. December can be a little iffy. Sometimes December altcoins can pump. Sometimes December Bitcoin pumps. It depends. But usually the back half, the back quarter of the year is usually Bitcoin's time to shine. Altcoins will have its run. I mean, you notice, guys, it sounds like I'm bearish with altcoins. I'm not. Look what's happened every single time after Q1. Okay? Altcoins go on a rally, right? Altcoins go on a major rally. Altcoins go on a rally. Altcoins go on a rally. Altcoins go on a major rally, right? Well, we see Bitcoin, mosey its way up through October and November, a little bit of December, and then another major altcoin rally. Is that what we're going to see? I wouldn't be surprised, right? But you can see Q1, and Q1 usually means like it's massive gains for altcoins, or it's just, altcoins outpacing Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it doesn't have to play out this way. That's just sort of the pattern that I've seen in the Bitcoin dominance chart, and something that I probably would expect to happen over the next couple months, right? But and what's exciting about this is altcoins go freaking nuts after that. Boom, 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 boom. You're not talking small swings. You're talking major swings in the Bitcoin dominance after that. Major dips. Major dips. Alts will pump and dump when Bitcoin consolidates. That's the common misconception, man. I mean, yes, that happens. Yes, that happens. But I mean, you just look at the past, man. I mean, look at the past. It doesn't lie. October and November are always Bitcoin's months, and then it's altcoins. It's not saying alts can't pump, right? Alts will pump too. It just means that Bitcoin will pump more than alts, which is fine, right? If Bitcoin does a 2x, maybe alts do a 1.8x in the next couple months. And then at the end of the year, that's when alts go freaking nuts, which is fine, right? I mean, both sides win unless you don't own Bitcoin, which I always recommend owning some Bitcoin. These are the times where you want to own some Bitcoin. But yeah, we're all just so used to all the big altcoin gains that, and trust me, I am too. Like I wish I had more Bitcoin in my portfolio right now, but I'm not going to switch around my portfolio right now. But my portfolio is like 70% altcoins, right? 30% Bitcoin, 70% altcoins. I wish I had more Bitcoin right now, but I have 70% altcoins. I'm not switching around my portfolio. I never do. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If this pattern continues, you best bet that next Q4, I will be going all in on Bitcoin. And then on Q1, I'll be going all in on altcoins. If this plays out again. It's been a pattern.
Can we all get tears of joy?
Let's Dusty. Dusty's going off. Let's see. Hold on, let me go back here. Shane became a member. What's going on, Shane? Dusty said I'm uber bearish on baby mamas right now. I'm not gonna comment on that again. Don't get me started, bro. I when I get going, guys, I get going, man. I get really freaking going. I really get going. Brian with the $5 super chat. What's going on, Brian? D. Kennedy said, what's your thoughts on EOS? My thoughts on EOS. Let's see what EOS, man. EOS. Going on with EOS. I'd say EOS is just you're in a nice little downward channel. You could argue it's a bull flag. It's a little bit long, right? I mean, you came back down not quite to the previous highs. If this can break out now, I like this as a potential bull flag, but you got to break it out somewhat soon, right? I don't want to see another touch on the downside, and then it's just not a bull flag at that point. You can even argue it's not right now, but if you could break out right now, you still have a case of a move up to 730. If this comes back down again, you're probably retesting the lows at that point. You know, you're probably going back down here and retesting the lows. And I think at that point, it wouldn't really make any sense. And it seems like it's kind of following, maybe not so much. Yeah, it looks like it's following Bitcoin a little bit. And tried to pump earlier today and came back down. So just watch for that. You're back below your daily EMA ribbon, which I usually like to stay above in a bullish trend, below in a bearish trend. You fell below that today. So you fell below it before and gotten back above it. So it's not the end of the world. You definitely want to get back above it sooner rather than later. You definitely want to get back above it. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. But yeah, right now you're just kind of stuck in a little channel. Little downwards channel. That's all. Flat Smack said, I'm willing to ride out a few cycles. Yeah. Rumblefoot said we need one big fat whale. Here we go. You need a whale, man? I got you, bro. There's a whale. Here we go. Eat up the dip. Eat up the dip whale. Eat it up. So many alts breaking through support and heading lower tests. Yep. JC said, Jordan, you want a Snickers? You look mad, bro. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm amped right now. Amped. And we're not talking about amp the coin. I am amped. That's what I am right now. Let's see. Don't want to hold BAT. Let's check out BAT. Basic attention token. Let's see. Oh no, we already did BAT. We just did that. Did we do EO? Do EOS or BAT? Why does this look the exact same? Hold on. Dude, it's the exact same chart. I was so thrown off. I was like, this chart looks the exact same. Which it does. It's literally the exact same thing. But actually BAT. No, it's not a bullish Batley pattern, but as some people like to call it. But it looks like it's forming like a little wedgie. Right? We know how the wedgies usually play out. They usually play out to the upside. Now, you probably will come back down and get one more touch on the bottom side if this is valid. Potentially. So keep that in mind. We know how these wedges have been played out for us in the past. You've been pretty bullish and broken to the upside eventually. But, you know, just looking at the chart, I mean, yeah, you just broke this previous high. You come back down here again, and then come back up to test, and then break it to the upside. That would make sense in a vacuum, you know? That would make sense in a vacuum. It's going to depend on what Bitcoin does, honestly. Here's the thing. How tied are alts to Bitcoin when Bitcoin's going up right now? I don't know how tied they are. We've seen altcoins drop even when Bitcoin's been going up lately. So I don't know how tied they are to Bitcoin at the current moment. Now, when Bitcoin drops, you'll see altcoins drop too. But will altcoins go up when Bitcoin goes up? Maybe all of them don't, right? Maybe some of them kind of do their own thing. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it could come back down here and bounce back up. Or if it really wants to, it could just bounce from here and come back up. That would obviously be the bullish scenario. As far as supports go, you did break below your daily EMA ribbon again. So I don't love that either. So, I mean, based on what I'm looking at, it probably looks like you will come back down here. But it's crypto, man. That's what I'll say about this. It's crypto at the end of the day. It's going to do what it wants to do. Litecoin. I love Litecoin. You guys know I love Litecoin. Dusty, man. You're killing me, Dusty. Appreciate you, though. Dusty's always here, too, man. Donkey said, text me Mongo. Text me Mongo? Donkey, what does text me Mongo mean? I'm not really good with these like little slangs you guys tell me. I'm not really good with the slangs at all. All right, so is Bitcoin going to confirm this bullish divergence here? Will it confirm the bullish divergence? You said you got lower lows, higher lows. Yesterday that played out pretty well with the 4-hour divergence. Will that play out in the hourly now?
Baby mom. Resume collision.
Check out XRP. All right, let's check out XRP for Cal J. Cal, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? All right, so XRP, we had our wedge. It's been making its way back up. You're stuck at the 236 fib right now, but you've been slowly but surely making your way back up here. XRP has actually been performing pretty well. I know I sort of joke on XRP a lot, but it's actually been performing slightly better than other alts. What I've noticed, especially the other day when I had this little pump here. We are struggling with this fib level. What are you doing? Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in. Actually, is this a little wedgy? Oh, yeah. I love my wedgies, man. Come on, dude. Come on, XRP. Give it to me, baby. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It has the perfect setup of the wedgie that we'd like to look at, guys. Let's see if it's at the 786. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful, guys. Wedgie. Came all the way back down to test the 786 twice. W reversal set up at the bottom of the wedge. It's a typical setup for a wedge. Now, it probably will depend on what Bitcoin does. XRP has been sort of following Bitcoin, but look at the W. Down, up, down. Can you get that reversal back up? If you can, we know what this setup is usually done. It usually means XRP comes up to the top of the wedge. Back up to 123 on the shorter time frames. So just keep that in mind. XRP is looking pretty good. But we got to watch Bitcoin. We got to watch Bitcoin. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to bounce off this divergence right now. It needs a little bit more juice, right? You got a little bit of go here for Bitcoin, but yeah, XRP looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Still, you got support. Why is Link being like this? It's every alt, man. It's every alt. I mean, just to give you guys an example, guys. I know some of you guys are like, oh, why is my altcoin dipping, right? Look at all the alts, right? Besides Bitcoin and ETH, Cardano down 3, Binance Coin down, XRP down, Solana down, Polkadot down, Dogecoin down, Terra down, right? Uni down. And then you got Shiba, right? Litecoin's down, Avalanche is down, Chainlink's down. Even Bitcoin Cash, you know something's up. Bitcoin Cash is up 15%, but relatively it's flat. Algo's down, Matic's down. Right? I mean, it's every alt that's sort of doing this. There's some, right? Phantom's been extremely bullish. There's some alts that are obviously outliers, but you go down the list. I mean, it's most alts with the exception of just a few that are not red. Right? Now Link's been sort of slow the last couple months, but what I'll say is, we looked at the Link chart a little bit before. But Link will bounce back. Link will bounce back. Don't worry about Link. Link's a steady, consistent riser. It's never, like I've always said with Link, it's never gonna blow your socks off, man. Never gonna blow your socks off. That's just Link. You know? That's just Link. Take a look at Soul. We all got a big thumbs down for crappy baby mamas. Why, Dusty? Why are you talking crap about baby mamas? Makes no sense. The heck going on there, bro? Link is the new Litecoin. It might be at this point, man. You're not wrong. Link's been the last few months it's been struggling, but you can't really. I don't know if you can really compare Link to Litecoin yet. I mean, like I always like to say, I mean, Link BTC chart has been definitely struggling as of late. Definitely struggling as of late. This is not even the full Link BTC chart. Hold on. Link BTC. You have a better chart here. There we go. Link BTC, generally, Link has outpaced Bitcoin. Obviously, lately it hasn't. Just broke out of this little pennant, too. But yeah, obviously, the last like year or so, it hasn't. But, I mean, you can see what it did before that, right? I mean, this chart, still, even though you're coming down here, is still in a general uptrend. You can't say the same about Litecoin Chainlink. Or sorry, Litecoin BTC. Right? You can't say the same about this. Which is just in a consistent downtrend. Right? A lot different. A lot different. But, you know, Chainlink, it's just Chainlink, man. It's Link the Slink. What can I say? It's Link the Slink. Cheeseburger said I got tired of Link. Yeah. Link is a stock among crypto. Oh, man. Everyone's saying I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy, guys. You know what I am right now? I'm just, I was feeling ranty today. All right, guys, we're 70 likes away from 1,000. Let's hit 1,000 likes before I get off. All right, let's hit 1,000 likes. We only need 70 more likes, guys. 70 more likes. I think we can easily do that. If you're new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. As always, appreciate you guys. I told you I was going to be ranty today. And then watch, tomorrow I'll come on. I won't be really ranty. The next day I'll be ranty. Rant swagger. Let's hit the 1,000 likes before I get off. 34, 36 likes, guys. 36. 36. 21. 21 likes. Come on, man. We can do it. We can do it. 14. 11 likes. Come on. You know, in the meantime, we'll play the war horn. I love this war horn, guys. Let me know if you guys like this. This gets me pumped, bro. Bro, that actually kind of freaks me out. Imagine you were in the medieval times, right? And you heard that sound. You lived in like a village or like a little castle and you heard that sound. Literally, let's play it one more time. Hold on. Let's play it one more time. You literally were sleeping and you wake up and you hear this. You hear. Bro. I'm out, bro. I'm out. You know it's not good. If you hear that sound, you know nothing is good coming up, man. You know that there's like some big troll or some big freaking huge troll coming at you, like Lord of the Rings. I'm out, bro. You know something's not good. You know like a giant army's coming to invade you. You know you're about to get attacked by like a giant army of giant trolls. Like, no. I'm out, bro. Would crap my present pants. You know you're about to get like friggin' destroyed. That's never a good sound when you hear that. Never a good sound. Sounds like Jabba. Creighton said, sounds like Jabba ate Indian tonight. Bro, you just did Jabba dirty, man. Creighton, that was too good, bro. Sounds like Jabba ate Indian. Man. Winter is coming. I'd be like, who farted? Man. Viking army. The moment, you know, you running. You should use the sound from Alien movie. Yeah. These. I would crap my present pants. I'm just picturing Jabba farting now. Ready? Before I go, we're gonna picture Jabba farting one more time. Hold on. Let's get Jabba up. I'm picturing Jabba just sitting there and going. He literally lifting one cheek. He's lifting one cheek. All right. I'm done. All right. All right, guys, I'm getting off. It's been a fun stream. We talked about a lot of friggin' stuff. Bitcoin was pumping, came back down. Now it's sitting right at 57.1. So overall, I think that we're gonna start moving back up as soon as I end the stream. I mean, that's usually how it works. We are a big resistance, so make sure you worry about take that into account. Right, take that into account. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. As always, great stream. Peace.